Okay, welcome to MaxTradesCrypto. Today we're going to be going over two scenarios after Trump's inauguration, and then we are going to do trade possibilities like usual. So what happened over the weekend was quite a big iffy statement with Trump's meme coin being released and a lot of other presidential family meme coins being released. Quite a weird thing to watch on the weekend. But what happened is liquidity got sucked out of the market very quickly. Right, we saw quite a dip in Bitcoin, or a little dip here, as you can see here, not too big of a move. We saw quite a dip in Ethereum and Solana respectively. All alts started bleeding, and that just is how it was over the weekend. But now that Trump has been put into power, we are seeing the chart move quite nicely again. So when Trump was put into power on the Monday, we had this mess of a chart here. Price went shooting up, shooting down, crossing multiple fib levels on every single aspect, and now shooting back up. So we are now looking at very complex structures if we are talking about Elliott Wave theory. So we're going to break down these two scenarios that I have on the chart at the moment, starting with the first scenario. Now, the first scenario I have on the chart is the main bullish scenario at the moment. We have on the 4-hourly time frame a 5-wave move up in white, as you can see here, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside this white wave 3, we should have another 5-wave structure, as you can see labeled in green. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly done now, and 5 to come. Now, if we are to measure out where the target for this 5th wave is, we would take the trend line from the start of the green wave 1 to the top of the green wave 3 and to the bottom of the green wave 4. This would mean we are now targeting the 0.618 sitting at, let's see where it is, at $123,442 for the main green wave 5. We can make this green here. So this is what we're targeting at the moment, but it might extend higher, as 5th waves often do tend to extend higher in crypto. But we are not looking at that right now. If we are zooming in on this scenario, we can see the green wave 4 that played out. Now, this green wave 4 was adequate. It came down into the target box, as we can see here, this green target box on the chart. And if you had invested in any time the price touched the green target box, we would see massive profit being made now. But if we look here, we had a standard A, B, C structure in a wave 4. Now, a wave 4 always consists of either an ABC or a WXY. We're going to break those down in later videos where we see more WXYs occurring. But here we at the moment have an A, which was a 5-wave structure, a B, which was a 3-wave structure, and a C, which was another 5-wave structure. So that is what we're looking at the moment. Now, if this is over, we are now looking for a 5-wave impulse to the upside. Now, if we break this down even further, we can see here that this is not a pretty 5-wave structure up. Normally, we are looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But on the chart here, we don't have a very deep wave 2. So if we are thinking of this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, it just is not pretty at all. So I do expect this one possibly to break the scenario here, but we still need to track it, counting this as a 1 with a very small wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the chart. Very ugly, but that is what it will have to be at the moment. There's no diagonal currently. A diagonal would mean instead of the standard 5-wave impulse we see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have a diagonal, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where converging trend lines occur and wave 1 overlaps with wave 4 in price. But we don't see that right now on the chart, and we will break that down if that pattern starts printing in the future. But at the moment, we are looking at that as a wave 1, followed by a wave 2. Now, this wave 2 has not yet come into our target zone here at $98,900 to $93,000. We should possibly see somewhat of an A wave down, as we see here, a B, and then a C, finishing that wave 2, followed by that higher move to the upside in that large wave 3. That is our main scenario at the moment. Now, on our second scenario, on the chart, we have a more corrective structure playing out, where wave 4 is not yet complete and we only have the A wave down. Now, this would be something called an expanding flat. What an expanding flat is where the A wave occurs, the B wave expands higher than the origin point of the A wave, and then the C wave moves higher. So we would have an A B, and a wave C. This is a corrective structure that can occur in a wave 4. So if we look at the chart at the moment, we see an A wave to the downside, a B wave up, hitting the minimum target of 1.05 for an expanded flat, and then a C wave down. I put targets here at 85,017 for the wave C. This B wave definitely could extend higher because the target range for an expanded flat of a wave B can go up to the 1.382. So this has some space to go, but if we start seeing impulsive structures towards the upside, it is likely that this wave 4 is complete. After this wave B would be complete, we are looking for a 5-wave structure down to bring us to the C wave target. A 1 in pink, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 minimum target sits at $91,505. These are the two scenarios playing out at the moment that could play out in the coming days. We're only on Tuesday for the week, but at the moment things are not looking very tradable. So is this wave 4 over? We do not know yet until more information is printed. Now, for trade possibilities starting on the 4-hourly time frame. Remember, I did say we're only going to be doing 4-hourly time frame trades this year, as 4-hourly time frame means you guys can scale in very, very nicely. So, by the way, I just recorded the entire video without my microphone, and now my microphone is here, so apologies for the audio from before. But so starting on the 4-hourly time frame, on our main scenario, we can see here that on both scenarios, actually, let me actually remove all the scenarios. We are still looking at possibly scaling in this target box here. If price touches this target box again, investing into this target box as it goes lower, if price even comes down here, is the 4-hourly trade for today. This would be such a good trade, as we've seen price touch this multiple times and find support again and again. So if Bitcoin does give us the chance to come back down here, possibly in that wave C in one of the scenarios, investing in this area would be advised. But guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been MaxTradesCrypto. Cheers, guys.